Hello,
everyone, as I'm teasing my mom.
Welcome to this episode. Well, it ain't an episode. This live stream, Conversations at the Cove tonight, live from the command center.
He was getting ready to say this episode of Clark's Cove Detecting, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm so used to saying that starting our videos. I almost feel like I'm doing a video here.
Yep.
Yeah. I see we have Park Rat Pat joining us already. Mona, Madison, Maine, Marvin Huff, Shannon Dalton, welcome.
See Marlon in there.
I seen Marlon in here earlier.
Countryside Russell was the first one.
Was our very first one.
J-Man.
J-Man had popped in.
Yes.
There's Mandy Brown. I think I already said Mandy. If I didn't, there's Mandy. For everyone that's already in here, get started right off the bat, for tonight's live stream giveaway. Let's hashtag DTS for our guest tonight.
Detecting the Shore.
And in fact, we're going to go ahead because we do not have our co-host with us tonight for right now. She'll be up later, but our internet
is the usual.
Hey,
David Alfonsetti.
Doing terrible. So we're going to go ahead and bring Mark and Angela up. So if we drop off, they can keep it rolling.
They can keep it going until we come back.
Absolutely. And they'll have no problem doing that.
So everyone give a warm welcome to Detecting the Shore.
And
Mark and Angela.
Hello, guys.
Hello. How are you guys?
We're doing great. How are you all?
We're hanging in there and fingers crossed on the internet staying
Yep.
up. So if you lose us, just
we'll steal the show.
Chatter away.
Yep.
Feel free.
It's your show, guys.
It's your show, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's been a busy. Well, today hasn't been busy. Well, we did this. Got out there and had to clean that bathroom.
Yeah, we did some extra
Outside
chores
stuff,
today that we have been neglecting.
Yep. I
So
see Jim Steele has joined us.
Jim Steele.
Jill
And the
Jim
Bud Files.
And the Bud Files. And when y'all just coming in, hashtag DTS to get in on tonight's giveaway.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll have some time tonight. I don't know when, but
Yeah.
we'll get to it. So, guys, I'm going to ask right off the bat, why the name change?
Good question. A few different reasons, actually. Mark?
Yeah, there were a couple of reasons. All right, so when we first started out, we were hunting around trying to figure out like a name to pick, and To Dive and Detect is kind of what we kind of settled on, landed on. Before we ever knew anything, we never posted a video or nothing. We just picked the name, picked the channel name, and then we went on our first trip to St. Thomas. And that's where it all started.
And honestly, Mark didn't like the initials. So he didn't like TDND. Like, he just didn't like it. So he was like, I just don't like T-Dad. Like, I just don't like if we make shirts or like do stickers or just abbreviate our name in any way. It's T-Dad. And also, people were like kind of stuttering over it every time they said it.
Okay.
They would just say dive and detect anyway, because like To Dive and Detect was a little like much of a mouthful. So I think people were just like abbreviating our name anyway. And then I think we were just like, well, we're on all the shores, we're on the beach. When you live in New Jersey, they call going down to the shore, going to the beach. And then he liked the initials DTS.
Yeah.
So all of those kind of wrapped into one big deciding factor. Also, we were in need of a sticker change as well. And that's kind of where the thought process started rolling with the name change because of
before we order new stickers.
Right. We were using a Parkway, our Garden State Parkway sign, which is how you get to, all of the beaches. And one of the things that said on there was Shore Points, which is, the location of, where you get off on the Parkway to basically get to the beaches. And I was looking at it after about I don't know, we've had it for a year already. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just realized that this says, I knew it said Shore Points, but when somebody looking at it that's not from around there might be like, oh, that's the channel name, Shore Points. So there was a bunch of different reasons. And
this is what we landed
we
on.
talked about it a little bit. We're like, it's a bad idea. Because you never know what move to make, especially in the YouTube world. Like what can happen when you change your name or,
we like it.
Months didn't know who we were. I mean, I'm sure there's still some people that are like, oh, they changed their name. They don't even realize yet.
Right.
A lot of channels have been kind of doing that. I know Team Lynch, they kind of shortened theirs to just
Team Lynch
Beach,
BMD.
BMD. Yeah. Of course, we're Clark's Cove Detecting, but we use CCD, and a lot of people just, it's pretty. I like that. The CCD has worked out. We've used that a few times on stickers and pins and stuff. And it's easy recognizable for us. So
Yeah.
a lot of people use it. But I said we probably, if we ever did change our name, which we're not going to because Clark's Cove is it's already too well known. But I said if we changed it, we'd change it to You Lose It, We Find It.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And just do it like that.
And
But
can you dig it?
that wouldn't have the ring of CCD abbreviated.
Yeah, it's a little long too.
You guys got a
longer,
good
yeah.
name. Clark's Cove Detecting. It's a good name. It's easy.
I agree.
Yeah. Or just Clark's Cove. You don't have to put the
Clark's
detecting
Cove.
in there.
Dennis.
Plus you got
Thank
the
you all for
C4L.
joining us,
Yes,
guys.
everyone
We
that's
appreciate it
just
so much.
popping in. Hashtag DTS tonight. Get in on the giveaway that we'll be having at some point in
A
time.
little bit later on.
Do we know what you're giving away yet?
I'm sorry.
Do we know what you're giving away? What do you got?
Yes. That's a bad thing about me. I get so scatterbrained that I won't even tell people what we're giving away. But we've got a 1901 V-nickel we're giving away.
Cool.
Very cool.
We've got a no-date Buffalo nickel we're giving away.
Nice.
We've got one of our poker chips.
Oh, nice.
That we're giving away. We've got a Starry's Lost and Found poker chip we're giving away. We have a Indian Head wooden nickel that we're giving away.
Wow.
We've got an Ohio River history pin. Shane over there at Ohio River history. I think everyone knows him. I've got a token, a foreign coin, a couple of Wheaties, and an awesome sticker pack.
Yep.
That's going to be going out to someone tonight. So.
Yep. Some lucky individual.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Lots of stuff there. Lots of stuff.
Hey, Mary, thank you for joining us.
We try to throw a little bit of this and that in there. And we try to switch things up from time to time. Have been giving some Indian Head pennies away. I still got a couple of the little bitty silver presidential tokens.
That's what I was thinking of.
That I was giving away, and I'm trying to keep from running out of stuff. I'm switching things up a little bit. So, Hey, Cynthia, thanks for joining. So, guys, how long have you all been detecting together?
I'd say about a year and a half now, right?
A year and a half where we've been posting videos. We started probably a couple months earlier than that just to kind of test the water, see what it was like. And about a year.
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
Probably about a year and a half, yeah.
Okay.
What got you interested in saying, let's go buy a metal detector and start metal detecting?
Well, Mark actually bought the first metal detector. He bought, what did you buy first? No.
Simplex.
A Simplex.
Knockmaster Simplex.
And he was using it a little bit on the beach. And, Lena, my daughter, was real little at that time when I would just lay on the beach and we went in the evening and I would just watch him do it. And I didn't really have a big interest in it. I was kind of a little iffy about it. I didn't know much about it at all, but Mark had been watching a bunch of videos and following a bunch of people already. So he said it was okay on the beach. That machine's not the best on the beach, so he never really found anything. And he was also having trouble with the signals and stuff being iffy, right?
Yeah, you got to learn your machine, right? I just didn't know it.
Yeah. So I didn't really have a huge interest in it at that point, but then he also had bought the Nemo, which is the underwater breathing apparatus.
I wanted to do underwater so bad that I just went out and bought the machine. And I'm like,
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm going to go out. I'm going to find clear water. And I'm going to do it.
So it was February when he bought it. Obviously in New Jersey, we're not going to be going into any water in February.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It was during COVID, and I said, let's just plan a trip. Let's go somewhere. Let's use them. Let's do it. And we planned a trip. 2 weeks later, we left for St. Thomas, and we found a bunch of amazing things, and that's what got me hooked. And I think for Mark too, that's what definitely hooked him as well, as far as the underwater. And then metal detecting came right after that. We ordered a Mind Lab. Oh my God, why can't I think of the name? Yeah, Equinox what?
800.
800. And he was finding stuff. I think his first find on the beach, we went as a family, the three of us, and Alina and I and my daughter we were digging the digs. So he was, and we weren't recording at this point. He oh no, we were.
No, we were recording.
We were. Yeah, that's right. We were, because it was literally, we walked on the beach with the Mind Lab. He went to go do the thing by the surf. He was right by the water where the waves were crashing. And Alina and I dug it up. And the first thing, it was a gold ring. And right there, I was like, oh my God. Like, we have the video. It's very old. It's, from a year and a half ago. The editing is not the best and everything else. But it was amazing. And you could, like, my excitement, Alina's excitement, his excitement. It was just like so unbelievable that you'd walk onto the beach and it's the first thing that we find with the brand new metal detector that you just bought. And I think for a while we shared, I think about 6 months, right?
She had a problem giving it back.
And I just couldn't give it. I couldn't give it back. I was like, oh, we lost them, but I'll keep talking. I just didn't want to give it back. And he would literally beg me for it back. He's like, come on, you gotta share. You gotta share.
I had to chase her around the beach to try and get her.
I was just like, no, and keep detecting. Because after that, I was just hooked. So after that, we got our own. I got my own.
Yeah. It wasn't more than a month later that you were like, all right.
Yeah, and I didn't even think twice about spending the money. I spent my own money. I was like, I'm getting it. I'm getting my own. I can't stand going back and forth. So yeah. So our first few videos, it's us, but we are not having our own detectors. We're sharing and we're giving it back and forth.
And like she said, the editing's a little rough.
Yeah, I mean, our videos are like 30 to 40 minutes at that point.
We left a lot more in than we do now.
Yeah, we didn't realize how much people don't care about the little things you say. So, and we didn't.
And fully digging it out,
we recorded the whole entire thing and
took a lot of time. Yeah,
very, very long videos at that point. But you live and you learn. And as we started watching them, I said to myself, if I can't watch this back and not want to fast forward, not have the urge to fast forward, then we're not doing it right. Yeah. So. Yeah. Are we actually able to throw out our link for people? Because I see a lot of new faces. I see a lot of. Hey, you're back.
Sorry about that.
No problem. I just kept talking. I kept telling the story, but keep it short for you guys. Just to fill you in real quick. I just basically bought my own metal detector after that, and the rest is history. So we both have our own metal detectors, and we also do underwater detecting as well. Still,
I'm going to have to redo this. Keep right on talking. I'm going to have to redo the giveaway because when it
disconnects,
yeah,
it takes all the entries out.
It takes everything away.
No problem.
Yeah.
So now, what has been your all's most valued or best find so far?
I think Mark has the most valuable ring at this point.
2.
What's that?
I have two over $1,000 rings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Solid gold.
Yeah.
Hunks, male.
18 karat gold.
Men's bands. Real big. Size 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Real big, thick gold. It's beautiful. The first thing I found was in St. Thomas underwater, where it was the big find of that got me hooked was a big gold
18 karat gold
signet.
ring.
No, it wasn't a signet. It was a
onyx.
An onyx stone in it. Big guy's ring. And that's in the St. Thomas, the first original St. Thomas videos. Awesome. We also went to St. Thomas this past year, a couple months ago. Yeah, that's what I meant. And did the whole underwater thing again. We found a ton of stuff, a ton of money.
And gold.
We had, I think it was 30 grams when we weighed everything all together. 30 grams of gold at the end of the St. Thomas trip. This past March, I think we went. April, yeah.
So that is awesome.
Yeah, that's one thing. We've not found a lot of gold. I have found 2 gold rings. The first one was the Disney princess engagement ring, which it was just really small. And then the other one was just a 10 karat gold white. And which the first one I sold, that was back when we first started metal detecting before we started our channel, and I ended up selling it and paying for the metal detector and the gear and stuff. So
We have a question for you guys. Mona wants to know, do you only dig on sand?
Don't. We
No.
we don't. We far and few between. Or if we just have the itch and we want to get out there real quick.
I'll dig in my front yard.
Well,
I mean, I dig everywhere.
We've gone through our entire front yard a couple times over.
Yeah.
But we'll hit some parks or fields.
Yeah.
But like I said, they're far and few between, especially this year, because the dirt has been rock hard because there's been no rain up here. But yeah, we'll definitely go and hit a field. It's not as fun, I think.
It's a little rough for me too, because I have like
Yeah.
really severe arthritis. So getting down on my knees and like going on like and using the pinpointer and all that and like the up and down is really a lot on my joints. So it's much easier just do the beach because you literally scoop it. You don't have to bend down. You shake it out and it's
Right.
And of course the water is easier for me too. But the mud and the sand I can only do like very sporadically once in a while because it does take a lot on my body.
We've never hunted on the beach other than the swimming area out
Next to a lake.
Next to the
Yeah.
lake, but yeah, we've never beach hunted, and
Hey, Deej.
who knows when we'll ever really get the chance to.
I know. We'd have
one
to
of
take a
these
trip.
days, we'll take a trip and do some, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know when that's going to get to be.
Hopefully soon.
before we're too decrepit.
Yeah.
Are you guys near the water in Virginia or no?
West Virginia.
No,
Oh,
No.
West Virginia. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we border right on Kentucky and Ohio.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Yeah, we're-
you're west.
from we're probably what 8 hours from the beach.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That would be Virginia Beach.
Hey Toby, Bobo.
Hey,
welcome.
Toby.
Denise. Yeah, so yeah, it kind of put the. I'd like to try beach hunting sometime,
Yes.
but I ain't worried. I think I would not like dragging the scoop around. I think I would just use my digger and pinpointer and do it like I dig the ground
Yeah, that's what you think.
instead of dragging the scoop around.
That is-
I watch people, and you all get out there barefooted, and I'm like, one of these days, one of you is going to step on something.
Oh my gosh, I would be so fearful of a fish hook.
Because I watch
That's my
the
thing.
stuff that people pull out of the sand, and I'm thinking,
oh, I know.
man, if some little kid be running and
Oh.
fall and land on
Yeah.
that or something, and yeah, I've seen people dig up open knives and
Yep.
forks, and
Yeah.
so ain't no way I'm walking around barefoot. I'm sorry.
But that's what you do at the beach.
I know, I understand.
Toby Bobo, I am so glad you got your mail this week. Thanks
Great.
for letting us
Yes,
know.
thanks for letting us know. How long has that
Absolutely.
been out?
A week.
About a week.
I would say a week, yes.
So,
Okay, so now
sometimes it
do
takes
you
a
two
while.
swing the same type of detector, or do you have? Okay,
Yes, we
Indeed.
do. We both use the Equinox 800.
And then what type-
and- I'm sorry.
And
What'd she say? Oh, she froze.
Oh. So-
Anyway, so we both use the Equinox 800. We also use the Extreme Scoop, but when we travel, we use the CKG Scoop because it comes apart, and it is amazing for travel because it fits right into a suitcase.
And we use the pulse dive for underwater stuff.
Yeah, so the pulse dive is what we use for underwater. It also doubles as a pinpointer, but Mark and I don't really use the pinpointer anymore. When we first started making our videos, we used the pinpointer. We both found it extremely annoying to listen to, so we stopped using the pinpointer, and it actually has worked out better. I think our digs are a lot quicker because we're not getting down in the sand and going to that go-to pinpointer. You know, when you can't find something, you know you have the pinpointer, and a lot of times it's just either deeper or off to the side a little bit,
Yeah.
and it's just so much easier just to dig that big scoop out rather than get
we
down.
use like process of elimination. That's really what we do.
Mhm.
You're using the metal detector all the time. So once you finally remove whatever the target is out of the hole, you dump it onto the beach and you spread it, and that's where you swing the metal detector of that, and you be able to pinpoint it, no problem.
Yeah, Denise says sand hunting is the only hunting my body can handle as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Land hunting will leave you in bed 5 days. Absolutely. Like I give it credit to the people who could do that, can just get out there on those farms when it's hot and it's steamy and the ground is like rock hard.
I can do it.
You could do it. Yeah. I mean, I give you credit. Mary
I wanna do
asked why you have so much hair on your face. He hasn't had work. He's been on vacation, so he hasn't shaved. We've just been keeping it nice and neat.
Clean it up every once in a while.
So that is why, Mary, for work, he has to shave. He has to have a clean shaven face every single day.
So I got to enjoy it while I can.
But yeah, he's grown it out while he's off.
A little bit.
So we haven't posted a video in what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
It's almost a month.
So for those of you who for those of you who do follow us, we have not posted a video in 3 weeks. We've been extremely busy. There's been a lot going on. We had a death in the family. And
once again, have to apologize for that.
It's all right.
Yeah.
No problem. We were just chatting about why we haven't posted a video for those of us who are subscribed to us, because we had a death in the family, and we also had
2 birthdays.
School is starting. I'm going back to work. I'm a teacher, so I have to, prepare for that. And honestly, because of my illness, I do need those times where I take a break, and I just need like that mental break and that physical break of just being able to get done things, like how you guys were saying, like how you've neglected the house or whatever. Well, we found out that we have been too when we realized for a year how the house needed to be power washed, like the outside needed to be done. We have our daughter's birthday here every year, so thanks, Mona. Literally realized like all the work we have not done that we should have been doing slowly, but instead we have a hobby and careers and a young child, and it wasn't on the important list. So but we will be back to posting on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday will be a new video, and we're actually in Delaware, so stay tuned for that. We found some really cool stuff.
All right. We look forward to it.
In fact, we have a premiere tomorrow night at 6:30.
Yes.
And it's a good one because
guys.
I issued a Cover versus Cover challenge in that video. And
I lost.
Well, I wasn't even going to say.
You
had to tune in to see who lost it. But yeah.
The important thing is, what do I have to do?
Oh, yeah.
I won't
it was a bet.
got attorney.
I got her back for making me shave half of my beard and mustache off on this side. And
he got me back good, guys.
And going out in public like that. So, yeah.
All I'm going to say is everyone's going to be rude.
Oh.
So what did they say was wrong with their internet? Why does it keep going out tonight?
They just have issues sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Somebody
asked a question. Let me get to that.
Go ahead.
Ooh, what was it?
I know Rob was asking if you changed your hair color.
I did. My hair, I went dark. What do you guys think? It was really light brown with blonde highlights, and I decided my hair needed a break from all the bleach, so I am taking a break, and I just dyed it all, basically my natural color, maybe a little darker than my natural color. It was time. I just needed a break. What do you guys think?
We're moving into fall, so.
Do I go back to light, or do you guys like it dark?
Keep it dark for the winter.
Yeah. And thank you guys for all of those people who are giving your condolences. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I saw Mary's comment in here. Mark cheats. He goes by himself. Yeah, I do. I absolutely do go by myself when I can, when I have the time to be able to get down there.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to find that question again. Oh, Kathy's already back teaching. Yeah, I don't have students yet. I've been back to work, but no students yet. Just they start on Tuesday?
Yeah, she said the same thing. Tuesday they start.
Oh, where was it? Somebody asked. All right, so if you had the question, I didn't get to it. Just ask it again. I did see it, and I forget what it said.
Do you know who it was from?
I do not. Oh, what was it? And it was a good question too. So Bold Lion says, I'm 33 and never had a girlfriend, but I pray to find that best friend to love for life. Oh, that's so sweet. Mark and I actually met online. We met online through a dating app. 11 years ago? 10 or 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
And the rest is history. I mean, we were engaged 8 months later.
Yeah.
And we were in our late 20s. So never too late to find that best friend. And actually, honestly, this is the first hobby that Mark and I have ever had together. Absolutely. We've always had very, very different interests. We like different TV shows. We also enjoy spending our own time. Like, I'm a person who likes to be alone, and so is he. And then we also obviously like to be together. But it is just nice to find that person that is able to handle something like that, because a lot of people just need that like constant attention and constant, company. And the fact that we're both like that, it doesn't interfere with our relationship at all. But this is the first thing that we have had a hobby together.
And love.
Absolutely
yeah. Love it.
So Mark and I have very different interests normally. And this was the one thing that we really love doing together.
So Madison Main had a question.
Oh,
too.
do you do any river detecting?
So we haven't yet, unfortunately.
No, but we want to.
I want to so
He wants to get in the Delaware.
I want to go to the Delaware River.
The Delaware River Gap.
No, just the
Delaware River.
Yeah, and do some underwater metal detecting there. I was really hoping to get there last month, August. I was hoping to get out there and hit some spots, but we have not have unfortunately not had the time to be able to get out there. So hopefully soon, because it's not far away. It's only like a half hour, 45 minutes from us. We can get out there anytime.
Mm-hmm.
But we do enjoy beach hunting.
We've went to the creek before, Cedar Creek, and it was actually bright red. The water was bright red. After it rains, I guess it gets
murky. It stirs up the bottom.
It stirs up the bottom, and for whatever reason, it turns bright red. It's not like a red tide or anything. It's not like dangerous. It's just
cedar water.
It's cedar water, yeah. And I guess cedar
turns the water red.
Turns red. Yeah. But there's this really cool spot where people jump off a train trestle, like an old train trestle, and there's got to be stuff down there. But
if we could hit
we
that.
could not see, unfortunately, and it was just.
Yeah, if we could hit that in clear water, if we could get a day where it wasn't stirred up, man, we could probably go there now.
We could, yeah.
Because there hasn't been a lot of rain.
Alley Cat says there wasn't internet when, online dating when he met his wife. Oh, not even internet. Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Mary, I've been gray haired for a while now. Yeah, I actually got my first gray hair at 18. So I've been dying.
We have to apologize for that. And to everyone in the chat, we are so sorry about our internet tonight. It is insane.
Yeah.
It will not stay up longer than 5 minutes at a time, and I don't know what's going on with it.
Hey, Bean.
That's okay. It's not awkward when you leave. We just keep it going. So you guys are
I appreciate it. The thing of it is I have to start this
giveaway tool.
Oh, and you have to keep doing it over and over.
Yeah, because it takes out the entries.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So everyone, hashtag DTS to get in on the giveaway.
Get it back over here. Oh, I've done this a million times already this evening. There we go.
Hashtag DTS, folks.
Start getting them built back up again.
Yes.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, it needs one. It needs an enema is what it needs, Pat.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. It is extremely bad this evening.
It is. I don't know what's up with it. Usually we can do some finagling and get it to stay connected, but it is not taking tonight.
What we usually can do to keep it connected, and I know this sounds so old school and dial up, but we have to dial a number.
Like the weather channel.
Yeah, and take our phone off the hook
to have connection.
But it's not working this evening.
It's not working this evening.
But we're back. Hey, Fun with Dirt.
Owen Borden, Team Clam Bake. Welcome. We'll stick around as long as we
can. I'm going to ask another question. Usually Rachel asks this question, but whenever you all pack your supplies to the beach, other than your metal detector, your scoop, your pinpointer, maybe some water, what else do you take with you?
Oh my God.
Okay, so we take.
You want me to do this?
Well, I know some of it. So some of the less obvious things that we take are like, a change of clothes just in case we get wet at the beach. Yeah. I bring a sweatshirt just in case it gets cold. That's all stuff we leave in the truck, or I carry a backpack. But Mark and I really go for.
There's really not a whole heck of a lot. We just have to make sure that Alina has what she needs
if she comes with us.
If she comes out there with us.
But as far as our equipment goes, it's basically we have
recording equipment. So the chest mount.
A chest mount
for our phones.
Mm-hmm.
We use waterproof cases that actually
cut out the wind
Crazy enough, yeah, we've been looking for almost a year to find out how to cut down wind noise
on the cell phones when you're recording with your cell phone.
Okay.
And a waterproof case for your phone does it apparently,
Mhm.
and it cuts out like all the wind noise in the background, which is awesome. So those are an absolute must.
We also have the little fuzzy mic that we put on just for our intro.
Intros, yeah.
So when we
Okay.
are doing our intro, we set up the phone. We actually have a tripod thing too that we set up the phone on because we do our intro a lot of the times outside the truck or on the beach. So we have the little fuzzy mics that we use just there,
It's a toast.
just to do the intro. We have our headphones. We have our fines pouch.
Yep.
We have there was something else that we use walkie-talkies, Mark and I.
That's right.
So make sure we're on the same channel. We'll go on the walkie-talkies when we're far away. If we find something good, or if we need, Mark will say like, "Oh, a truck is coming toward you," or just give me the heads up about something that he knows I'm not paying attention about. Or if we want to just know where each other is at, we use those walkie-talkies because a lot of time it's nighttime.
And it's hard to hear on the beach. You could be 10, 15 feet away from each other.
Yeah.
You got to like yell to each other.
Even if
you're
I
down by
could
the
see
surf.
Mark, even if I could see you, I still use the walkie-talkie because he can't hear me at all. When those waves are crashing, you can't hear anything.
Make it sound like
Yeah, we'll use them if we're in a big park, because I'll tend to start.
We go around,
And I start wandering, and next thing I know, I look up and I'm like, okay, where's she at?
we like to know at least because
Yeah.
you never know what can happen.
Right. Excuse me.
You just don't know. And so, but the last time we used walkie-talkies was when Rachel,
Come
Jersey Ray Dix,
here.
joined us, and this was back in the spring. And we've
Man.
lost one
Yeah,
during that hunt, so we've not replenished yet. So we've
got.
we've been staying together anyway. So
Yeah, doing the curb strips. We stay pretty close. So
yeah, we stay within earshot.
We got real cheap ones from Amazon. They were like $18, I think, for a pair. It was great. I mean, they work perfect for what we need them for.
Yeah, sometimes we get other people on those channels. I'm like, Mark, is that you? And he's like, no.
yeah.
But we hear some pretty funny conversations sometimes
They use
between other
family.
people.
We've actually gotten conversation from a boat coming in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, coming into the marina, talking to their base. I guess they're just sitting there, chatting on the channel.
Bye, Team Clambake. I think they said they were.
Well, I'm going to ask this because we have been, since we've been doing the curb strips, we've been running into this problem. Karens. Have you ran into any Karens?
Oh, not so much on the beach. I don't think we've really had any issues on the beach. No.
We've been stopped on the beach when we were in Point Pleasant one time. There was a bouncer that actually like put up a wall.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah.
they were like, no, you can't go beyond this point. We're like, all right.
Yeah. So there's a couple of like nightlife bars on the beach.
Beach
Where
bars.
they're set back a little bit toward like the boardwalk area, but there's also a big beach in front of it. And I started walking. It was nighttime. I started walking. He starts like waving me down, flagging me down. I'm like, yeah. He's like, go that way. He didn't go that way. Like I can't go on the beach. And I'm like, So I told Mark we were leaving anyway, but
Whatever.
Mark's like, no, if you want to go on the beach, go on the beach.
We were at the high tide line. They can't stop you.
Yeah, right. Even for a private beach, they can't
Hey,
stop you.
Alaskans on the fly. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I know we've, like I said, since we've been doing the curb strips, we've ran into several.
I'm sure at curb strips.
Like
yeah.
we were talking backstage in the area where we've been hunting. The police I think they know us by name now.
Yeah.
So people actually call the cops on you guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's happened 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
4 times.
Yes.
Where
It's always went well. It's always went well.
We're not breaking any laws, and they know we're not.
No.
So, and it's just people can't mind their own business, and they just, I don't know what, I guess we look shady when we're out there swinging detectors or something.
Are you guys in like, a neighborhood?
Huh?
Are you guys like in a neighborhood in front of like homes? Or are you guys?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's in the park.
It's in a nice neighborhood.
Really nice neighborhoods we've been hunting, and the houses are all old houses, but they're kept up nice. And of course, you have the street, and then you have your grassy area and the sidewalk. And on our, the city's ordinances, that's city property, and Huntington has no metal detecting laws. So because there's not that many detectorists around our area, and so they have no problem with it. And the police, that young officer, he's already, he's got our card. He knows our channel.
Their main concern is that we fill in our holes. And
Yeah.
if we are in front of someone's house that may say, hey,
just move along.
I don't want you there, just move on.
And that's the best thing, is apologize.
Even though it is city
just move along
property.
and don't get into any confrontations. Now, I did with one day, the day Melissa found the big silver ring, I was digging a signal down behind this car, and someone come out of their house, and I heard him go.
He was talking to me.
He was talking to Melissa, going, "That's illegal." And I didn't even raise up. I just hollered. I go, "It is not." and I was looking through the window of the car, and I could see him looking around trying to figure out who said it. He never did see me. It is not. It just, the way he said it, just went through me, and so I just screamed, "It is not."
He was being a real
they don't know.
Yeah, one of those.
They don't know.
I mean,
it's all good though.
I could understand if we were standing outside their house, just standing there staring at their house and taking pictures or something, but I mean, I'm going along swinging the detector, and you can clearly see us filming when we find something. So,
yeah,
it is.
It adds some excitement to the day, that's for sure.
It really does.
Okay, back to some questions. Bucket listers. Mark, what is your bucket lister? What do you want to find?
I really want to find like an engagement ring.
Okay.
Like a nice, beautiful gold and diamond ring.
Haven't you?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I have not.
Only I have?
Have you?
Yeah. What do you mean? Engagement ring?
No, like the big one, the one with the big rock on it, not the wedding band.
Oh, okay.
So like ring.
Okay, well, yeah.
And then I always I like getting it back to the person. You know what I mean? Because it has so much sentimental value to the rings and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not the monetary value that I'm interested in. It's like the being able to return it to somebody who has lost it.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Corey.
Yeah, that's something we haven't had the privilege of doing yet, is to find a ring that we could return. And I want to. I want to be able to do that. One of these days it will happen.
It will happen.
It's tough digging it out of the dirt, though, because it's been there for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, the one that we found the mayor's ring, the mayor of a town's ring. We heard from one of Mark's coworkers that the mayor lost his ring, and we ended up talking to him a little bit.
Yeah, he put us in the area as to where he lost.
So it was in the woods. It was like a wooded area across the street from his house where he didn't live anymore. He used to live. It was from 4 or 5 years ago. He lost it.
Yep.
And Mark and I were out there maybe about an hour, and Mark had found it. Nice gold band that he had lost 4 years ago. So it was nice to give that back to him as well.
About 3 inches in the dirt.
Yeah. And another thing we find a lot that we give back, obviously, when we find these, are cell phones. And the last video that we posted was an iPhone 11 recovery. It's not even a recovery because they didn't call us to get it, but we had found it, and we were able to return that to where it was still working. It was still on. So if you guys want to see that video, we also found 6 rings that day. That's the last video that we posted from a couple, I guess 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So check that out, because that's a really cool video. We called the phone owner. She tells us the story about how she lost it. We had trouble getting in touch with her for a long time. I mean, it took 2 or 3 days, 4 days maybe, to get in touch with her. And that was going through Facebook and everything. And finally, we just did the emergency contacts. So we don't have to open up the phone to be able to get to the emergency contacts.
Yeah.
So the phone was obviously locked with a passcode.
If they have it set up, that was key. So I didn't know if it was set up or not. So I eventually got to it, because we had searched for the phone number. I had pulled the SIM card out. We had gotten the owner's cell phone number and stuff from it, but it was the emergency contact card that eventually got us in contact with the owner. So
that was Mark's second phone find and return. He
Yeah.
found 3 phones total. I've never found a phone. That's one thing I actually do want to find. So she was talking about bucket lists before. You said yours was an engagement ring.
Yeah.
I think for me, mine is a cell phone, and I also really, really, really want a class ring.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Class rings are, verifiable. You can say this actually belongs to this person.
Right.
Sometimes there's an inscription. A lot of times there's already like a post out there about the lost ring somewhere. So a class ring would be something that I would really, really want to find. I would hope to be able to keep it, but if I could get in touch with the owner of it, and obviously I would give it back. And preferably I'd like to find a ring from like anywhere from like the 50s to like the 70s or 80s. That would be like my ideal find for sure.
I'm sure we can do that. I'm sure we can make that happen.
What?
Any high school. You go to any high school.
I mean, I'm sure we've been to the high
They
school.
gotta be there.
Trouble.
We're back.
That's frustrating.
Not gonna be your night tonight.
Okay.
I know. I wish there was a way we could help. I wish there was a way we could just
just
get the
keeping
name.
it going.
Just keep talking.
yeah.
and- yeah, you
that-
know what to do.
that-
The chat will ask you questions, and
Yep.
we just do the best we can tonight. We'll probably end up having to call them and
yeah,
see what's going on. I mean,
we
it's-
aggravate them to death as it
it
is.
is, but this is
Yeah.
we've never. I mean, maybe drop off one time, but every 5 minutes is ridiculous. I mean, it's
Okay, now Angela, did you talk about what your bucket lister is?
'cause
I did. I told them my bucket lister is either a phone, because Mark had been able to return 2 phones so far. He's found 3 altogether. I have not found one. And
Okay.
also a class ring.
Yeah.
I have not found a class ring. I really, really want to find one.
I've been saying it for a while, actually.
Yeah. The few times that we did dirt dig, I found a silver quarter. And
Those are fun to find.
did you ever find it? Oh, you found a silver ring that time.
Silver ring.
Oh, we were in there, yeah.
It was all bent up.
So, and I think I don't know, obviously I would like to find something extremely old, like an extremely old coin or, something like that as well. I don't know a whole bunch about like relics or anything. I mean, I think if I found something cool, I probably wouldn't even know it was cool until somebody told me it was cool.
Yeah. I know when we was doing the home sites back in the winter, we found all kinds of. Melissa found the toe tap, which was
The
on
toe tap was
her
my most,
bucket list.
yeah.
I found the clay marble, which was on my bucket list.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's cool.
The thimble, another bucket
Oh, a
list.
thimble. That was another one that I wanted to
Rachel,
find.
Okay, there's our.
we have Rachel joining us, guys.
Oh, it's been
And Ohio Metal Maven.
Hey,
Hey,
Ohio Metal Maven.
thanks.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Oh, we've been dropping off really bad,
That's it,
Rachel,
yeah.
but you
I
know
am so sorry, but we were out, I told you beforehand, we were out in the field, so.
no, you are good. Mark and
Mark and
Angela
Angela's
both.
great.
Yeah.
They've been keeping it going, and the chat's been really.
We're talking
patient
about
and
bucket listers right now.
AB3. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what our problem is with the internet tonight. It seems like every 5 to 10 minutes
Yeah.
it's off and on, off and on.
Now my bucket lister is a
What are you still looking for no, because you
skeleton key.
found your Indian head pin.
Yeah.
She hit the 1800s club.
Uh-huh.
Your buffalo,
Yep.
Wow.
your V nickel you
Yep.
found, your mercury dime you
Yeah.
found was on your bucket list.
Yep. So
And of course, I
Skeleton key.
found this was my favorite find. This was definitely is when I found my 1943 Standing Liberty $50.
Oh
The
yeah.
Walking Liberty. I mean, the Walking Liberty.
Very cool.
Yeah. That was right on a curb strip. It was about
Oh, really?
Yeah.
it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was an awesome.
I've been begging Mark to do this one curb strip by our house. It's like it's by a bus stop.
It's not safe.
It's Mark just like, no safe, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's on the side of a highway.
So what? It's fine. It's also the other side's a parking lot. It's fine. I've
But
been
the side you
begging
want to do
him.
is closest to the road.
So it's the sidewalk. It's a major road. It's old. It's got a parking lot on the side with a
H&M.
Dollar Tree and all these other little stores. And it's right by the bus stop. It's right by a school. Like it's perfect. I want to do
highly
it so
traveled.
bad.
It
He's
is
like, it's
highly
not
traveled.
safe.
It's just not safe.
It's not safe.
What highway is it on? 33 or something?
It's similar to 33. It's Route 28.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
It's fine.
It's a 4-lane roadway, two lanes each direction, and it's a state highway.
It's fine.
Bring a couple trash bags with you because you're going to need them next to a bus stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going with or without him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go at night then when the traffic go like 2:00 in the morning.
Oh gosh.
So now, if you all wanted,
Uh-oh.
So close.
Oh man. And then they're gonna drop
Okay.
off. That's what's been happening.
Yeah, it's been
They freeze and then they drop off.
Yeah, I know. That's why I do that. I'm sorry to the people in the chat. I really can't chat with you because I'm on my phone.
I know, me too.
Where-
But
Let's
I
talk
see
about
you
where
guys.
you-
Jenny Five Pennies, the Honesdale Detectorist. I'm Jackson, Alley Cat, Bold Lion, Cynthia, Mary, Marvin,
Starry. Hey, Starry.
Starries.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit the like button too. Oh, we lost them too. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like button too. We've got 34 people in the chat, and we only have 14 likes, but my page could be not updated, so that could be wrong.
And I can't see. I don't know where we're at.
Let's see. Oh, we got 36 likes. Okay, I just refreshed. Woo!
38 now.
Yeah.
35 people in the chat. Wow. All right, cool.
So our last hunts in Delaware that are coming out this Tuesday are amazing. Stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to us if you haven't yet. We find some pretty cool stuff.
I'm jealous.
What's up?
I'm jealous of you.
Oh yeah. I found all the good stuff this time.
Yeah. Awesome stuff.
Alley Cat says, off went the Covers.
And Rachel.
So if you guys have any questions for us, mine's in 1715 Fleet Rex Silver in Real.
See, that's
Oh my God.
awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing.
We actually haven't even broken into the 1800 club, unfortunately. We have a lot of old coins. We just
Wait, so none of the stuff, like none of the Buffalo Nickel or anything else?
nah, they were all early 1900s.
All right, so we're in the 1900s club.
We got to hit Fields.
Oh, Jersey Ray Dig says I swiped myself out. Oops.
And she can't get herself back in, I don't think.
Because, well, unless she
Crush
finds
goes gotta
the, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had a cap fall out of my mouth.
Oof.
Oh, no. Mark and Angela, what's your fave detector? So I've only used the Equinox 800, so I have to say that's my favorite. Oh, you're back. And we love, they're back too. I was just going to tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I did? I gotta say real quick what I did. I'm a dummy. You know when you're looking, if you want to get rid of the chat while you're on YouTube on your phone, you could just swipe it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
happened.
did. Which just totally took me out instead of just hitting the little X. So yeah, I'm here now. We're here.
Okay, what we're going to do because of this internet, and I hate to have to keep asking people in the chat to do this, but let's get this DTS in there, and we're going to do this giveaway real
shortly.
So,
So
everyone, I hate
Hey,
to
Iron Antler.
bother you again for doing this.
Oh, I can't get in it.
Yes,
Hashtag DTS.
and we'll
We'll give you a couple of
A
minutes to
minute's
get that done, and we
we'll
will go ahead and
get this giveaway out of the way.
yes.
See who the lucky winner is going to be.
Absolutely.
Hi,
Thanks
Jenny
everyone
Finds
for being
Pennies.
patient.
We were actually just watching Jenny Finds Pennies. She was on somebody's live the other night. I forget whose it was, but
But the question I was asking, hey, Mark Thomas, Hot Dog Dicks, thanks for
Mark.
joining us. Ed, hello.
Thanks for joining
Was
everyone.
Was that
if you could hunt anywhere in the United States or outside the United States, where would it be?
I know where I would go.
go ahead.
I want to go to the Bahamas.
Oh, that was my
Bahamas.
answer.
Okay.
All right, so we both want to go to the Bahamas.
We want to go underwater detecting in the Bahamas.
because we went
Okay.
there on our honeymoon and we're
Bef-
remembering back to what it
Yeah.
was like there. And this was obviously after we started, we started detecting after we
Way
went to
after.
Bahamas. And we remember what it was like there. It was amazing. Amazing. That was the best ideal conditions to go underwater metal detecting is in the Bahamas.
It's beautiful, and there's a lot of history in the Bahamas. There's a lot of
Yeah.
shipwrecks. There's a lot of treasure that has been found already underwater. So we would be very excited to do that.
And it's clear and warm.
It's clear, warm, beautiful.
Yeah.
When we had our honeymoon, we actually went swimming with the pigs too. We did that swimming with the pigs thing.
Wow.
Not many people know about that.
Yeah,
it's not a common
in the Bahamas, you could go. There's this like pig island where only pigs live on this island, and you take a boat there and you go swimming with them, and you feed them hot dogs.
We're not talking little pigs.
No, they're like
We're talking like
big hogs.
They're giant. They're giant.
They swim right up to you.
They're so cute.
They know as soon as you pull up on a boat, they know that
They know they're getting
getting
fed.
fed.
Yeah.
That would be so awesome. Yes, good luck, everyone. Hashtag DTS.
Yes.
We're going to give you about 30 seconds to get that in there.
Looks like we've got, let's see.
We've got 22 entries.
And we got 33 in the chat.
So isn't hashtag DTS so much better than hashtag TDAD?
Dad.
We're dad, hashtag dad. Dive and detect.
The DTS has a little ring to it.
It does.
Yeah.
DTS, it does have a ring to it. Absolutely.
I like it. I think Mark actually came up with
Miller.
both names, honestly. You came up with both names.
Yeah.
So I was a fan.
And we will not be changing again. by
No,
the way.
this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. And we had our
Okay,
new
guys.
stickers made.
Yeah, we got new stickers made. We gotta actually I gotta
Do we
make
have
some-
any to
I
show
gotta-
right now?
I gotta make
show.
some more stickers. I have it on my cup.
Oh.
That's about it.
Here, let
That's
me
it. There.
Yeah, nice.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I got this. Hold on.
What are you doing?
There it is.
Oh.
okay.
Nice. That's pretty.
Yeah.
So fun fact, that's actually a picture I took of Mark on top, and that's actually a picture of me on the bottom that Mark took underwater.
Nice. Sweet.
Yep.
Yes.
Put together.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get ready and do this, folks.
Shall we?
Shall we? Yes.
How many?
Hashtag
Let's see what
DTS.
we've got here. We've got
25 entries and 33,
We'll give them what? 10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2.
1. Good luck, everybody.
Let's add that up there to the stream. Good one there, Robert.
And of course, if it's someone that's recently won, we will.
Olin
Borden.
Congratulations, Olin Gordon.
Let's see.
Awesome, Olin.
Olin won
It's been a while.
May 7th.
Yeah, we'll give it to him because it's been a while.
Yes, May
Yeah,
7th.
we've
So,
got
Olin,
your,
congratulations.
And we've got your address, and we'll get that out next week.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Congratulations. I'm glad we got that in.
Yes.
I was beginning to worry.
Yes. Is Olin still here?
Is
with
Olin
us?
still in the?
Yes.
Yeah, let's make sure he's still in the chat. Give us a, I'm still here.
Where are
He
you?
probably is. He's pretty good
Yeah,
about
there
sitting
he
around and chat.
We'll get that out in the mail this coming week, Olin.
Yeah, he already has channel
He
stickers,
has channel
but he
stickers.
will get the 19. Let me get rid of this here now. Absolutely, and I'm going to make myself up here like this. You'll be getting the 1901 V nickel. The Buffalo nickel has no date on it. An awesome sticker pack I put together. Did he get a poker chip last time?
I don't know. Olin, did you get a poker chip
If
from
you
us?
didn't get a poker chip, and is he
Yes.
prospect or pledge?
Yes, he's covered.
He's Cover.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. So, but we'll get that stuff out to you. Absolutely. This
I'm
coming
just
week.
waiting for his response to see if he's got a poker chip
Here,
from
let me,
us.
get my ugly mug off.
Yes,
Yeah,
he has got a
okay.
poker chip.
Okay, so I'll take, but I know he don't have that one, so I'll take that poker chip out.
Okay.
And I tell you what, I bet I didn't throw him a Joe Bob poker chip.
Olin Borden, have you gotten a Joe Bob Rake poker chip?
I'll throw in one of the Joe Bob Rake poker chips.
Hey, Ed from Flash in Your Pan. We did a live with him while we were in Delaware recently.
Olin Borden said, yeah. That's all he said. I I didn't want
I
to
don't
bring
know
the
if you-
chat up again because I was afraid of swiping myself
No,
out.
you did not get a Joe Bob.
Okay.
So I'll send you one of the Joe Bob poker chips. Plus, you'll be getting a through in a Stories Lost and Found, and
An array of stickers.
yeah, and then there's a wooden nickel. That's a indent
Florida
head wooden
Thunder digging with Rob. You do
Yeah.
not have a Joe Bob poker chip?
Ohio River history button. So it's a pretty nice little. Plus, there's a couple of Wheaties, a foreign coin, and another metal token in there that I'm going to throw in. So that works.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Olin.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he's Cover 134.
Yes, he is.
It's hard to keep track of everyone in the Cover. So if I don't have the list in front of me, there's
I'm
only
the
very
one that keeps it right here.
there's only very few of them I can remember their numbers. I mean, I've got everyone listed up there
Yeah.
on the wall, but if I'm not looking at it, I couldn't tell you.
We
what
have
the number was.
137.
7 or 38,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
We're number
Like
90. Woo!
90. Yeah. Wow. That's been yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know Pat.
I'm not home to remember my number.
Cynthia's 2, isn't she? Pat's 3.
Wow.
Or no,
Hey,
Mama's
Tony
Gone
Maxstone.
Detecting is 2. And Cynthia is like,
I'm like
Cynthia-
108 or something.
and that's why I said I can't remember. I have to have Melissa keep my brain in straight there.
Yeah.
If we don't keep stuff written down, oh my goodness, we'd
Yep.
be in a mess.
Yeah, I have to keep everything written down. Cynthia's number 4.
4. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mama's Gone Detecting is number 2.
Yeah.
Pat's number 3.
Yeah.
Then after that, I couldn't tell you. I know. Yeah, Rob's 69.
Yeah. Madison, Maine, he wanted that number,
Yeah,
but he
did-
missed it
he
by
missed it
3.
by a couple, yeah. Sorry, Richie. It happens.
Oh, Vicky in the chat.
Yeah. But we quit the Cover. We took the number thing. I just feel we took it about as far as we could really get, which 137, 138 Covers is good. So because I'm always saying
Hey, digging
my
Juggernaut.
prospects and pledges, and those are the people that never made the Covers. So I had stickers made up, Pledge for Life, and then Prospect for Life. And once we get all of those out, then everyone that got one of those, I'm going to have the Cover stickers completely redone from. See, this is what they look like now, but I'm going to redo them more in this style.
Okay.
At Cover for Life, and I'm going to have Cover for Life legacies, and everyone that got a prospect and pledge will be my next generation of Covers, which will be my legacy.
Yes.
So it was just something we just wanted to start changing things up a little bit with that stuff. So
Yeah.
and it's taking off. The
pretty cool.
pledges, the prospects and pledges are really growing. I don't know how many we've already pledged in and prospected in. So, and I got that from because the prospects are from like a biker gang. You know, if you're going to join a club, and then the pledges are like a sorority. You're a pledge
Mhm.
when you try to get in a sorority.
Yeah. Florida Thunder digging with Rob said, I'm a legacy just like Ken Dorfman.
Flounder. Plus, remember we did the lifers.
Yes.
We
Hey,
did
Blackbird.
25 of those, and that was fun. 'Cause
We did that with the dog
We did
tags.
the dog tags. We
Yeah.
had chain and dog tags made up that had
Yeah.
Clark's Cove Detecting Cover for Life put on them,
Uh-huh.
and that was nice to give out to people and
Yes, it was. It was fun. You know,
Hey,
it's
Tony.
just something fun to do
just try to give back to
and give back and just, you know,
because
say we
wouldn't-
appreciate
we
you.
wouldn't be where we are if it
without
wasn't
you
for them and
folks.
you guys. I mean,
Absolutely. We appreciate each and every
and I
one
know
of
we
you.
don't get
Hey,
we
Lisa.
don't watch everyone like we should.
We've taken a break here lately. We've had to
It's
take a
so-
break for the past, well,
yeah.
we did a live stream last week and we've been gone a couple of weeks. So, you know, you just have to do your own stuff sometimes.
But I try
True.
to keep people's
Ain't nothing
video.
wrong with that.
much as possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it
So
is-
Rachel, tell us what you're into today.
I'm into Ohio.
So now we're at, I
I'm
know
hanging out in Ohio.
in what vicinity are you in?
I'm at Ed's house.
Okay.
That's cool.
Hey, I
Yeah,
tell you
Western
what,
Ohio.
he is a wonderful
Hey, Blackbird.
individual, and his wife Judy, I love her. She is great.
I love her too.
Oh, I am
Yeah.
so and you are a fortunate man, and she is a very fortunate lady. You guys are great.
We had an awesome time. We went to Flash
Thank you, Melissa. We
Yeah.
love
Well,
you too.
and met them and had a great time.
Yes.
At Flash Bash. That was just,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I was a little late, y'all, because we were out in the field and
hey,
Hey,
protecting
that
and
comes first.
Mostly hanging out.
always comes first.
Yes, metal detecting comes first.
Hey, digging up the Carolinas.
The
that's what I
important
was
thing
trying to
is
say.
you
But all these
enjoying
guys
yourself.
are just
That's-
hanging out,
That's what I have to
just
tell
yarn.
Rob. 'Cause Rob and Marlon.
But yeah,
go
she did
live.
find her first bail seal. I give her
Alright.
that. She did.
Very cool.
Great.
Rob and Marlon always go live on Sunday mornings, and Sundays has turned into our metal detecting day.
Yes,
so
it
we're
has.
always up and gone during their live streams. So I always have to
Yes.
go back and try to catch up on the replays. But yeah,
Okay, Mark and Angela, I have to ask your daughter, does
Mhm.
she have a metal detector?
Do you have a medal? Go ahead, say it again.
Yes.
Yes,
And
she
what
does.
do you like to find with your metal detector?
Get talking here. She's a little camera shy.
I understand.
money,
Candy money?
candy money.
So what do you find with your metal detector? Tell them what you found so far.
I found a quarter.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow,
love
quarter. That's
Finding
awesome.
quarters.
And I found some foil.
We all find that.
Yes,
Foil's even better.
Your true detective.
That means you just cleaned up a little bit so you can find the better stuff. That's what foil means.
You
Yeah.
are correct,
Yes.
Rachel. You are right.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Listen to the rain.
Yeah.
And you know what I found today? I found foil too.
We'll probably find some tomorrow.
I'd say that we will if we get to
If
go.
we get to go, that is. If
Yeah.
this rain,
It's raining really hard. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not.
it's
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
that means it might be coming up this way finally.
yeah, we need some.
I
Yeah,
hope
we-
so, man. It's so
we was
dry.
needing it. So it's not hurting to get it.
So
That's for
does
sure.
anyone in chat have any questions for Mark or Angela
Or Alina.
or Alina? Yes, absolutely.
Bed. You ready to go to
Yes,
bed?
I'm
feel free to
excited.
Oh, you're
ask
not
away.
tired. Okay.
Hey Rachel,
I don't
have you been digging in Jersey? That's got to be tough.
I haven't been dirt digging.
Yeah,
No.
It's
Do you,
just too dry.
yeah, it's got to be. I mean, Angela's been wanting to go to do like curb strips and stuff, and you got to chisel the dirt away.
Yeah, it's just been too dry. I don't think I've detected at all in New Jersey this whole summer.
Yeah, I don't blame
Like
you.
I've gone to Maine, to Pennsylvania. I've been river hunting, and you guys know how I feel about water, but I was getting in there.
I saw you were on the beach with Team Lynch.
Yeah. I didn't go in the water though.
Angela,
Rob's wanting to know if you changed your hair color.
Yes, I thought we went over this. I did. Did I say this already?
He did. That's
I
all right.
did. I went darker. Usually my hair is light brown with some highlights, and I just decided to give my hair a break from the bleach and all the chemicals, and I just went with my natural hair color and giving my hair a break for a little while. But yes, I did change it.
I see B3 Relic Recovery saying, "Oh my God, Ohio Metal Maven on a live stream."
That's because he's sitting right outside.
Okay.
He's just right outside.
Toby
Couldn't get
Bobo
all that.
wants to know,
Yeah.
when beach hunting with the Knox, do you all use any special settings or factory?
So I did mess around with some of the settings. when we initially started out, I did some research and I did go through the settings. I have since then resorted back to the stock settings. The stock settings
Yeah, that's what I use.
they work great. There's nothing wrong with them. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So we stick with the stock settings now.
We just do beach 2 and then
I do beach 1. I like the tones better.
Now,
you?
when you all are hunting on the beach, do you have any specific pattern you use? Gridding? I see some people do like a U. They'll do the U, and then I always kind of anywhere I start to grid an area, but then I just start wandering. So
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I tried to grade it. Ain't gonna happen.
Depending on the size of the beach will depend on what we do.
Yeah.
If it's a smaller beach, we'll grid it out because the two of us on there can knock it out, in a short period of time. If it's a big beach, like it's random. We just drag our scoops behind so that we know where we've been. And I don't cross over her path. She doesn't cross over my path.
You're not supposed to tell the secrets of detecting a beach with a scoop. Let them carry that around so they redetect where they've been at. You're not supposed to tell people what we do.
I see Rob says beach 1 in dry sand and beach 2 in the water.
Yeah, I just stick to beach 2 all the way around. I don't know why.
You know what it is? I just don't ever remember to switch back and
Yeah.
forth. And I do a lot of water hunting, so I'm down by the wet sand a lot.
Yeah.
But I always make my way back up in the dry, and I just forget to switch it back over. Plus, I mean, for the most part, the sand, you get a couple inches down, and you're already in wet sand.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people have a lot of luck in the surf. I like in the water, and I never find stuff. All my stuff that I've ever found, I think, is mostly in the dry sand. I found like maybe like a few good things in the wet, but I found a lot of the stuff in the dry sand.
I'll be out there.
Dan says he uses stock settings, works the best, but he likes messing with the kilohertz when he's on the grassy hunts.
No, top one.
We've messed with the kilohertz, so we've gone into like park mode.
I think you just lost it.
In areas where there's high
Really?
EMI. So if there's like a cell phone tower nearby or there's power lines nearby and you're getting a lot of interference with your detector, we switch over to 40 kilohertz.
Yeah,
Park
and
mode.
then it gets rid of all the interference.
Done, and it still works.
Yeah, park mode, right? Park mode, yeah.
But only in the dry. You can't do it in the wet.
Yeah. But that's a little secret for people. It's a good thing to know.
One thing we will do is, I know you said you never will go over where she's hunting. Now I'll follow Melissa sometimes and scan where she's hunted, and she will work. That's how I went right over that big silver ring that she just found. How in the world I missed it? Because that's not like me to miss something like that. And then I'm up. That's when I dug the airplane, and then you're back there going, "Oh, look! I think I just found a ring."
He said, "No,
And
I
walked
think
back
it's
there. I thought it was a
bottle
cap
top, bottle
off of
cap.
one of the little airplane bottles. When I first seen it, that's exactly how it looked. And I was like, and then when she pulled it up, I'm like, how in the world? I just walked through here.
But the thing about it is, it rang up in the 70s like a penny. So I thought it was copper. And it did. It had 2 copper spinner rings on it and 2 silver spinners. So I was picking up that copper.
Ring.
But the tone was just so wonderful.
I don't know how I missed it. I really don't. That's not like me to miss.
You just didn't swing over it, Robert. Sometimes inches matter.
It was just that little sliver.
It's all it takes is an inch.
Because when
That's
you're
what I mean. Like sometimes inches matter.
Yeah, it does. I mean, when you're swinging, it's like a little wedge sometimes that you're a slice of pizza that you're leaving there. And I got that little slice of pizza that he went over. And yes, Madison.
Some of the people are getting ready to leave, so I need to go outside.
Just wait till tomorrow evening at our premiere and see what she has to do for losing the Cover versus Cover challenge.
You all are going to.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
You're going to poop your pants.
You're going to be like Melissa, Robert, and you're going to be like, Robert, I cannot believe you're doing that to Melissa.
I saw what you had to do though. Yours was a good one too.
Oh, mine is, yeah.
And then she's going to be shell shocked ever issuing, which I issued that challenge, but I told her, I said, you better hope you win them from now on out.
Anyway, it was all in fun.
Oh,
You know, it's all in fun.
Yeah, I came out because I know they're leaving.
No, Rob, not another tattoo. Let me tell you. Hey, B3, you will absolutely love it, though, man. I get her back good for making
I
me
saw your
shady.
comment.
Oh, I didn't see B3.
Well,
That was a cool tattoo. For that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
after the radio shop.
You're back.
yeah, we met B3 at
Flash
Flashback as well.
in 2 weeks. I thought,
We
Yeah,
have
it's my first time meeting.
Yeah.
along with Metal Detective. Hey.
That's the one thing I regret about the
Good, guys.
didn't go detecting with
Yeah,
anyone.
we didn't go detecting with anyone at Flash Bash. We
And
just
I
sort of
meant
hung
to.
out.
I mean,
Hey, look,
hey, there.
it's so good seeing you guys.
Hey guys.
I know you're all having fun. I know Rachel is all smiles right now, so I know she is having a blast.
I am. This has been well worth the trip.
Yep, I would say so.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's why I was
I'm
late, and I'll
jealous.
probably get off a little early too. I'll smile this much with Mark and Angela if they ever make their way up to my beaches.
We're always over there.
I never see you. You're not at my beaches. I'm on the bay.
I
We
know
go to
where,
the bay occasionally.
I know where you are. We're always over there.
Well, the one I
Unfortunately-
took the one I took Team
Uh-oh.
Lynch to, Ideal Beach, there's nothing there. You guys must have already been there.
We don't get out a lot, so
Unfortunately, we haven't been.
no.
Not a lot lately.
All right, I'm gonna just like turn my cam and mic off for a minute because some people are leaving, but I'm not gonna get off in case you lose your internet.
All right.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Well,
There's a lot of people down there.
Yeah.
They froze.
Oh no. Yeah, so we did change our name. Oh, Danny
Oh,
Boy
Danny
just
Boy.
asked, and I think
Yeah.
we both answered. Me and you
Oh,
both,
yeah,
both
we did.
responded. But yeah, we used to be To Dive into Text. We changed our name to Detecting the Shore. We talked about it a little bit in the beginning, but yes, we did
Fuck, guys, look
change our
familiar.
name.
They ain't left yet, so Rob and Melissa are frozen. I'll stay here. Oh, there they go. They're out now.
So Danny Boy said, "Oh
They'll
yeah,
be
that's what I
back
thought. Yeah, it looks familiar." That's what everybody says. Nobody realizes that we actually changed our
Changed our
name
name, yeah.
until they see us alive or see us somewhere, and they're like, "Oh,
It'll catch back.
I hope it catches
It
on."
will. It'll be fine.
They will.
I like the new name.
Yeah, Ed said he likes the new
We
name.
went through with
Mhm.
Audra. Hey,
Y'all
question
can hear me
for
though,
you.
right?
Yeah, we can hear
Me?
you. You can hear us. Right?
All right.
So I got a question for you. You going to the deep search hunt?
Of course. Did you see the flyer?
I did.
I'm the big guest. I'm the big YouTube star that's going to be there, and then there might be like some little people like Porter Hoarder and Lost Boys and Team Lynch. I'm the headliner.
So we
Yeah.
we will also be attending that.
Yes, we just submitted our
All right,
check.
nice.
Yeah, we just mailed our check in for it.
It's actually gonna be our first one ever doing it.
Yeah.
That's
So-
fun. It's fun. It's like it's a nice time.
Wow.
Excited.
With organized hunts. Do you have any suggestions?
What's that?
Do you have any suggestions for organized hunts? Because we've never done one before.
All right, the seated event. And then you guys can listen to this too, because I don't know if any of you guys have ever done a seated hunt. That's done in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
Literally 5 minutes. Don't look at what you just pulled out. Just throw it in your pan or your bag. Just
Yeah.
scoop and go, scoop and go, scoop and go. It's
Okay.
done really
Hey, Randy.
fast.
We're just getting here too, Randy. I
I
was going to ask
Oh
you
yeah,
about
seated fields are different, but on the beach, yeah, you're just gonna scoop and go. Don't sit there and try to inspect it and just
Right.
grab it and go.
Why does it go
Yeah.
so fast? And how do they end it? Do they like?
Because there's a lot of people doing it, and
Yeah.
they're fast. They're gonna
But how
go
do you know
fast.
when
They're
it's
just gonna
done?
scoop
Like,
it
how
go.
do you know? How do they know when everything is?
But you don't
found?
hear anything else anymore, and you start seeing people leave. It's done.
Okay. I mean, it sounds obvious when you say it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you see me getting out of there? It's done.
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
gonna
gonna
be
say
nice to
goodbye to
finally
some
meet
people.
some of you
I'll be
guys
right
in
back.
person.
Okay.
Mark and Angela, are you all part of a detecting club or anything?
We are not
No.
yet. But that's actually what we were just talking about. There's a club doing a seated hunt on one of the beaches by us. So we're gonna head down there and see how it goes and talk to some people, get to meet a lot of the YouTubers that we already watch. We get to meet them on the beach now in Jersey. So it's cool.
I think the only other people we've actually met is Team Lynch, right?
Team Lynch, I think, is the only one.
Yeah, because just by running into them on the beaches, because they go to a lot of the same beaches that we do.
But yeah, so it's going to be cool. I'm excited, and I know Angela is too, to get down there and
never done anything like that before.
Talk to some people.
I was also, because now Rob, Florida Thunder Digging, he's part of a club, and plus they have ring finders where they're basically, I guess, kind of like registered with the whole city, and if someone loses a ring, they get called out.
I'm not sure how that works.
Well, I'm not exact. Now,
Rob may want to type in there and
do
kind
you
of
all
explain that.
Have anything like that up there where you're all at?
So we do have Ring Finder. However, for the purpose of us, because of the New Jersey, the way it's cut up, we're not just counties, we're actually individual towns. And the way Ring Finder works is that they want, you have to pick or select the town that you live in, and you have to pay an annual fee, and you have to pay like an additional fee for each town that you want to be covering. So it would be far too expensive for us to do something like that. So we've kind of we've avoided it. We haven't done it yet.
It's something that we would consider doing when
Once
we
we're
move
retired
and
or
we're
something.
retired. Yeah, because we do plan on moving closer. We're about an hour away from the beaches right now. 45 minutes to the closest one, but we used to live down there. We actually lived down there. We met. I'm from the beach area. I'm from Toms River area originally, and he was living in Point Pleasant at the time when we met. And then we were both living in Point Pleasant, and Hurricane Sandy had happened back in 2011, 12. Yeah. So we were 4 blocks from the ocean. So that pushed us completely out of our home. We ended up staying with my parents for a while, and then we bought the house here, which is like closer to where Mark was working. So
yeah, we're more central Jersey.
Yeah. But we do plan on once we retire, which isn't too far off. I mean, he's got about a decade left. We do plan on moving back down to, my whole family's still there. Everyone's down there. All my friends, all my family. So we'll definitely be back down there. And then doing something like that would be something that we would consider when we're retired and have the time to do it. And she'll be grown by then.
Oh, absolutely. But that time will fly by before you know it, guys.
Yeah. It already has. I can't even believe, I'm like, oh my God, how do I have a 6-year-old? Like, it's just insane. Can't believe it.
Rachel, do you have any questions for Mark and Angela?
No. No, I'm gonna see them at the Deep Search thing, and that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting, you guys, and meeting a lot of other people that we've always talked to, through lives or, on Facebook or whatever. But it's gonna be interesting to actually meet the people in person. So.
Yeah, it's always fun to meet people in person. Like,
it is.
Yeah. Like meeting B3 and Ohio Metal Maven and her better half, and I'd already met Flash, so it's just nice to see him again,
Yeah.
Yeah, we have met all kinds of good people.
Yes, we have, and plan to do it more in the future.
Yeah. Right now, things with the pets.
Our pets is what's kind of keeping us close to home.
Yeah.
Sure.
Little dog we have, he's not doing the best. He's just turned 16 years old. So
wow.
And our cat today,
she's not feeling well.
She's had some strange habits today. She's been going to her litter box, like 10 times within an hour, but nothing happens. Maybe just a little dribble. So there's something going on
with her, and we have no idea how old she is. So that's the rough thing about that one.
Well, I'll keep her in my positive thoughts.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
She seems to be feeling okay,
Yeah,
but
she's running around fine.
if
and
Monday
eating,
it continues, she's going to have to go visit the doctor.
she will not like that.
No,
Well,
she
Flash is out here too. Slash is out here visiting Flash.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, he's being very spoiled.
I
Yeah.
would say so. I would say so because he is so cute.
Yeah, he's too cute. Too cute for his own good.
Yeah, I figured Annabelle's probably okay. I don't know. She could be stressed or you never.
Now, Deej is
Cats
saying
are-
possibly UTI. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking too, Deej. Because she's been drinking really well.
Yeah, I mean, and she's acting just like always.
But yeah, I'm going to. We lost a cat here back in 2015 because of
The,
kidney problems. Yeah.
Aw.
I mean, he was a
Well,
stray. He was a big white stray cat that come in, and he took up with us. I mean, right off the bat, you could not walk through the yard while he was right on your heels. And then he disappeared. There's Annabelle.
Aw.
Yeah.
Then he disappeared on us one time for about 3 days, and how he even made it back because his eyes were swollen shut. The top of his head was just clawed. I mean, he had chunks of hair,
Bless his heart.
and he was clawed to death. And I don't even know how he made it back here, how he even seen, because his eyes
Should have
were.
seen the other guy.
He got in a fight with something. I don't know what.
Yeah. But now he was one wherever Robert and I were outside. He was like a watch cat versus
Yeah.
a watchdog. You know,
He
he
was
stayed with us.
right there with us.
Yeah.
Then we took a trip and come back. And when we come back, he was just
He was
stressed out because we left and he didn't know where we went. And it wasn't 2-3 weeks after that he passed on us.
Yeah, we had him in the vet. They kept him for
Couple of days, or
about a week. It was 7
maybe,
days on IV, but there wasn't nothing else. You know, you can only do so much in that situation.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we have that, Jenny. We have coyote problems out here. We were sitting out last night on the porch and could hear them down the way. So yeah, there's coyotes are bad around here.
David Alfonsetti says crystals form in the UT and makes it hard to use the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah, she could be having a little urinary tract
Yeah.
infection. We have to keep an eye
Yeah,
on
she
her.
could be.
Yep. We want to thank everyone that has joined us this evening. We do apologize
Put up
for our
with
connection.
Connection tonight.
I apologize for being late.
No, Rachel,
No,
that
you-
is
you-
fine.
You got stuff to do.
You got
do
stuff
it.
to do, and you're visiting, and you're detecting, and you're having a great time. That's what's important.
Mark and Angela's been great.
Yeah.
They've kept it going while they're at the beginning. While
Yeah, I knew if you guys disappeared while I wasn't, like if your internet got janky on you, that Mark and Angela could hang in there.
Oh, absolutely.
That's just because
And
Angela.
not just sit there going,
Yeah, Jenny,
Yeah.
them small dogs are appetizers for coyotes. I mean,
Yes.
if you have small pets and there's coyotes around, even if you're out there with them, shoot, there's been stories that coyotes will run up and snatch them right off the leashes, and their owners walking them.
Yeah.
They're a very small dog. I know Sam. Because he's small. He's just 10 pounds. Anytime he's outside,
We
right,
never leave him
can't
unattended.
leave him unattended because
Yeah.
you never know when one might be right there in the woods waiting on him
Watching.
to be like, there's appetizer. Yeah. Because there's
we
a
actually got coyotes up here in Jersey.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it for a
yeah,
while.
but I think a lot of the times
do.
they're mangy foxes that the city folk don't know are coyotes.
That's what I thought, but I work midnight, so I see a lot of the nightlife, around town. So I've seen a coyote. I couldn't believe it when I saw it because I was like, in Jersey?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we got them. They lived up in the mountains up north, and like they're building up there too. They got to go somewhere.
I could not believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're just everywhere.
Which, it's that whole survival, that circle of life. They have to survive too, even though they are a nuisance. But that's just how it goes. And it's so sad though when bad things happen.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, keep your little dogs close to you when you're walking.
Yep. Keep them on a leash.
Yeah.
Speaking of leashes, have you all seen the gentleman who has the 5 children and he was walking them with the leashes?
No, I didn't see that.
Have y'all not seen
Have
that?
y'all not seen that?
It went viral.
Yes.
It's been on Good Morning America, and
His name is Jordan Driscoll. In fact,
Driscoll.
we know him.
I know him.
Yes.
He lives in Kentucky, in Lexington, Kentucky, and we've
Yes.
met him several times. Because he's a performer.
He's a singer.
He's a singer. And so we've met him several times and friends with him on Facebook. And then there a couple of weeks ago, because he's got 5 kids. And
They're all the same age.
they're all the same age. He's out walking, and he had
Uh-oh.
Gone. Just like that.
Yeah. It's,
So when are you coming back?
Monday or Tuesday. I mean, I know if I came back Labor Day, the traffic's not going to be that bad coming into New York and going down.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It didn't really take. It wasn't that long a drive as I thought. GPS told me like 10.5 hours. I did it in like 9
Oh, that's not bad.
with road construction. So it wasn't bad. I took 80 all the way out, just about.
Gotcha. All right.
But I went through parts of Jersey that I'd never been in, so that was pleasant.
I bet you did.
All the way up to Western. Yeah, I got off at 287, and I don't remember what road I was on. And I was like through Chester. So
Yep. There's certain parts of New Jersey you look at and you're like, this doesn't look like New Jersey anymore.
no. It was way up, the western part of it. So
Right.
then you hit 80 up there. That was nice. It wasn't bad. I mean, when we try to get out of Jersey, taking like 78 or anything like that, man, it takes like hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
But going up here to 80, it was very quick. So that was nice.
So you find
People don't understand. Jersey doesn't want us to leave, but then it also doesn't want us to come back in either. So we got traffic both ways.
So you finding any good stuff while you're out there?
Not really today. Mostly we were talking more than detecting stuff. Ohio Metal Maven found her first bail seal, and Ed found a flat button.
Very cool.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I found a couple rivets. I didn't really find too much, but that's all right. It's a good time.
That's how it
That's
goes.
what it's about.
Angela and I will go out on the same day, and we'll come back with our find pouches, and it'll look like we were on 2 totally different beaches. Either she'll find a whole bunch of the good stuff, or I'll find some good stuff. But it's like it's rare that both of us find
I see
stuff.
it, Randy. You're right, man. It's been bad tonight, man. But yeah, I think we're gonna. I hate to cut it short, but
Based
we
on
was
our
gonna
connectivity,
but
yeah.
it's ridiculous. We might have to do this again with Mark and Angela.
Yeah, we may just have to do a repeat.
Reschedule and a repeat, because we want to thank you all for being patient with us tonight. It usually does not happen
Not this bad
this bad,
and often.
so I don't know what's going on with it. It's okay.
It's okay. It's all good, but we apologize
Yeah,
for,
and everyone in the chat for
yeah.
I need to apologize.
It's not your fault. You're not the cable company.
No, we're not. But we'll continue talking until it happens again. But yeah, we're going to get ready here real shortly
yeah,
and
we'll
call it a night so everyone can get to what they need to do.
Yeah, or other live streams.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah, we're going to just call it a night ourselves
Yeah.
and turn in, because we're going to try to go detecting tomorrow. We got to. I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
we're running out of
like I said,
content.
it's- content's getting low on the totem pole. I mean, the
Thank you,
videos,
Jenny Finds
the
Pennies.
videos that's coming up are all good videos, but it's just the fact that there's only a couple of them left.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
always like to have a cushion,
Yeah.
especially now that and because here it is September. Man, it's
See you,
crazy that
Richie.
it's already September, and by November and December are our worst months, and January, and it's hard to get out during those months. But we're going to try to get back to hitting
Home
some
sites.
home sites.
Yeah.
We've got a map that we're looking at, and going to try to find some new ones. And I told Melissa, I said, we even need to go back and hit the ones we hit back in January and February and
Thanks,
March.
Mona.
We need to hit them again, because
Yeah.
I'm sure there's stuff
Oh,
in
definitely hit
there.
him again. The ground change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely hit him again.
In there we've
Yeah,
missed. And
absolutely.
where we cleared out other stuff, open up new signals. So we're
And
liable to-
Mark, Mary is wanting you to paint those toenails.
Forever now, forever.
I've seen her mention it 2 or 3 times, and I thought I have got to bring that to his attention. He's going to have to do
Oh,
that
God.
and put that on a video.
Refusing to do this. What's it been, like a year?
Yeah, seriously. She's been telling him. I forget why. I forget how it all started. Something about losing a bet or something.
It was it had something to do with like you
Or
had
like
nicer
I won.
nails, or because
No,
we're
I won
detecting on the beach.
something. Like I won for best because we usually compete. Mark and I,
Yeah.
we're very competitive with each other. So I think it was like something about me having the best finds or something. And she's like, "Oh, you got to paint your toenails now. You lost the bet or whatever." Something along those lines. But yeah.
I can't bring myself to do it.
Oh,
I wear flip flops all the time, so it's
Oh,
you know what I mean.
I
Like,
love flip flops.
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't worry. I'll
Honestly-
get him to do
honestly,
it.
no
I will
one
do it while
would
he's
probably
sleeping.
pay any attention that you were walking around with painted toenails. I walked in sheets. That was the funny thing. It's like what our Exxon stations used to be, and now they're sheets.
yeah.
I walked in there and walked around and got snacks, and I made it to the counter before anyone noticed that I'm walking around with half a beard and mustache. So, I mean, people just
See you,
don't.
Dan.
People don't pay any attention. I mean,
No.
they really don't.
Anything goes.
And so, yeah, anything goes. Oh, shoot.
Oh, that was funny.
But yeah, guys, we're going to call it an evening.
Yeah,
We
I
want to
think we're
thank
going
each
to.
and everyone that has joined us this evening.
I know
Thank
Rachel
Mark
wants
and
to get
Angela.
back to
Yes, and
company
Rachel,
and-
she's traveling and she's got company and she needs to eat. So we're going to let her go and enjoy the rest of her night. And we
I
wanna
don't
thank
need to
everyone.
eat. I think I got enough cushion, but I am hungry.
Hey, you got to keep up your energy.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark and Angela, thanks for being
Yes.
you all the greatest. You've been good sports this evening. Thanks so much for
I
putting
think
up
that
with
we
us.
have you guys as a guest back. I mean, it's been
I don't
months
know if
and
they
months
were
ago.
guests or they were just up, but not
Yeah.
like tonight.
Yeah, I think we just
They just
joined.
had you up on, yeah.
Back before we
Yeah.
started getting more
Yeah.
into this platform of
But I know Mark was with us New Year's Eve
Yeah.
for a little while.
That's
Yeah.
possible.
Mhm.
Yep, you were. Yep,
yeah, that's
You were.
that's almost a year ago now.
yeah.
A couple more months, we'll be going to 2023.
That's hard to believe. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I
again,
know,
guys,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
thank you all for joining us. And
Thank
Yeah.
you for having us on. We really
Yeah, we
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
We love going on other people's lives. It's really nice
been-
to be
it's been-
invited.
We,
So
we've
thank you.
been hitting the
Yeah,
cup.
I'm sorry I wasn't here for the whole time, but
We did it went pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
considering all the drop offs, we still made it and got the giveaway done. Which
the
was,
giveaway, that was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of couples.
Yeah,
like
with
I
our
said, I had
guests.
faith that Angela and Mark would keep it going. Like I said before, when I first came up
Yeah.
beforehand, so
I'm a
yeah, be late.
talker. I am a
Look, I have
talker.
faith. I know they're from Jersey. They could talk. They know how to do that. They know how to do that.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead, Mark, Angela. I'm going to bump you all out and let you all
Thank
get
you,
on
guys.
with your
Nice to see
evening.
you
And
guys.
thank
Good night,
you so
guys.
much for
Thanks.
joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. Definitely.
We'll see you on that
See you
next
guys.
Cover Find.
Yep.
Later.
Thank you.
Later, Mark. Rachel, thanks for joining us and helping out. When
Hey, Dawn, Relic Reaper.
I don't know what our internet problem is tonight. I mean,
Frontier.
It happened. You saw what happened with my pre-show giveaway show. My computer just was like, "Yeah, I'm not working anymore."
Yeah.
So it happens.
Ever since they got the lines back up and stuff, it's been
It's been dropping really
it's getting
bad.
worse. So probably Monday or Tuesday we're going to call them and see if
Yeah.
they can figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah, definitely get them to look at that. But I'll definitely be here on time. The rest of the time.
Yeah, hope I don't. Well, I'm going to have to figure out who we're going to try to get for next week.
Yeah.
We've been thinking of a couple of people, so
Yeah, we've got some people.
it'll be a surprise for everyone out
Yeah.
there as always. Well, it is never a surprise because when I set up the thumbnail, I always tell who's
Yeah.
on there. So, but we do have our premiere. I've got some videos I've got to try to catch up on.
Yeah.
But we've got our premiere tomorrow night at 6:30. Everyone's going to want to see that because
Or at least watch the
Melissa
replay.
loses the Cover versus Cover challenge. You're going to want to see what
I'll
she
try to
has
make
do.
sure I'm there at your premiere.
It's a hoot.
If not, I'll watch it later. Obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good one.
Rachel, you
Well,
have
Rachel,
a good evening.
Have a good evening and
Enjoy
All
the
right.
rest of your visit.
be safe going back home.
Yes.
I will.
Okay. See ya.
See ya. All righty, everyone. It's still in here, sticking with us. It's been a night with our computer. We want to apologize to everyone and thanks for hanging in there with us tonight through all this. Hopefully, maybe next week we'll have things worked out and it won't be so bad.
Yeah.
And we'll see who we're going to have as a guest.
Yes.
Got a couple
Look
of
forward to
couple of people rolling around up there. We're wanting to ask, and
Yep.
it'll be a good one.
it. Yep.
Always. So everyone have a great weekend. And if you're going out detecting, like I always say, maybe your finds be silver and gold.
Absolutely.
And guess we'll see everyone.
On that next good cover find,
And if you lose it,
we find it.
have a good weekend, everyone. Be safe while
Good
you're
night,
out
everybody.
there. And we'll see you next weekend right here at the Cove.
Same
live
time, same place.
from the command center.
Yes, absolutely.
Have a good one all. And in broadcast.